Hey everyone out there on MDTV, Lamar Byrd Jr. here with my roommate, Paul Califano. Currently he's 2 weeks out from All South?
Yeah, NPC All South.
NPC All South, and we just finished a shoulder workout. So Paul, tell us a little bit about the workout, what we did, and what are your goals right now 2 weeks out?
All right, well 2 weeks out, I'm really just trying to bring out all the detail on my shoulders. I feel like my deltoids are one of my better muscle parts. Really, it was a quick workout. I think we did at most like 3 sets per exercise.
It's about 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, get in, get your shit done, and get out. I don't need to be spending any more useless time in here than I already do.
Yeah.
Started with some light frontal raises just to warm up my shoulders, get everything going. Then what we did was we did 3 sets of shoulder press without a back. Really to isolate your shoulders. It's fun to do that at the beginning when you're still warming up and everything. Makes the lighter dumbbells a lot heavier. Did 3 sets there. Then we moved on, did two heavy sets on regular seated military press dumbbells. Went up to the hundreds on those.
Feel pretty good. Your strength was actually there today for your diet.
Yeah. I had some peanut butter before I worked out, I'm not gonna lie. I did have some peanut butter, but yeah, I mean, that felt good. It was a good movement. I've always been pretty good at shoulder presses. It felt good to get that in heavy, whether it be 1 or 2 sets. Then from there, we moved on to rear delt. Pretty much exhausted our pushing movements at that point. I did drop sets on the rear delt. Really isolating the rear delt by not really sitting on the seat, but more doing like a squat press, and then didn't hold on to the handles like you mentioned. We really put all the pressure really on my forearm right here and extend it out like that. Then hit side laterals on the cables behind the back. Really helps to roll my shoulders back. My shoulders do naturally roll forward a little bit. So when I do behind the back like that, force them to roll back, really isolates
you feel
my
more
side.
your shoulder when you put it behind your back,
really
right?
feel it a lot more.
Just because your natural body posture.
Yeah, I found that works out best for myself, my own body type. And then we did, at the end, we did that 3 supersets. That was fun. That was my trainer, Tim Durning. He showed me how to do that one. Really just to get as much blood as you can into your shoulders at the end, just really seeing as much blood as you can force in there at the end, most out of your lift. Saw some fast food in the garbage.
What?
Wasn't from last night, was it? Is that yours?
What was it?
It's a box from a burger, like.
Was it Checkers?
I think so.
That's from 2 nights ago. So today you're working out with me, and I typically go kind of heavy. But I know typically your training style is a little bit different from mine whenever you're by yourself. So explain to people how you typically train when we're kind of not together and do like a hybrid workout. What's your typical workout? You got a volume in supersets, right?
Yeah, I know you don't do the supersets with different exercises. I really like to do that. Like on my incline bench, if I do incline barbell bench, I like to take dumbbells and do slow incline flies, supersetting between.
Yeah.
I mean, weigh 177 pounds right now.
Right.
Like, I lift heavy for my weight, but I don't necessarily go balls to walls heavy on every workout. I will hurt myself if I do that.
Yeah,
like,
our style's a little bit different from that.
Small wrists, small joints, but yeah, I like to really go as heavy as I can with the perfect form, really.
Yeah.
I get more sore than if I were to lift really heavy and try to push weight.
Right.
That's probably the biggest thing I found in my training between my first diet for my first show and then having my first true off-season between contests this year was my mind connection to my mind connection to my muscle has just really increased. I feel exactly what I'm training now. My quads, I feel the pump, I feel the extensions. I'm really able to get a lot more out of my workouts now that I have that connection with what I'm training. Yeah. So that's helped me a lot with my form and going heavy like that.
You go back now?
You gonna drink my water like that, bro?
I mean, we're roommates, this is whatever.
I'm gonna wipe this shit off.
Where I was last night, bro.
Oh God, I saw your date. I'm definitely wiping this off.
So being that we are roommates, and I don't think we've hung out for like 6 months now, actually like out after 9 o'clock, but it's because the way our schedules went, I was dieting the first half of the year, now he's been dieting the second half of the year. So kind of explain to the people the transition. Was it motivating to watch me kind of diet and now kind of like get you excited for your show? Because as soon as mine ended, you started your diet at 16 weeks out, right?
Yeah.
So explain the transition of your diet and what's it been like to kind of, see me go through my prep and now you're into yours.
It was fun to mess with you when you were in your prep.
This guy brought home so much candy. I wanted to punch him in the face, but now I do it every day with Swedish fish. I bring him a bag of Swedish fish and just eat it in front of him. But go ahead, explain it though.
I remember one day we were hanging out in the living room, and I hit up my boy Justin. Like, who's Justin? And I was like, Justin, he's coming over. He comes over a lot. I was like, who's Justin? And I went on Domino's, and they tell you the name of the person that's delivering your food.
The delivery guy was Justin.
The delivery guy was Justin. Justin shows up to the door with 3 large pizzas or something like that. I thought it was funny. He didn't think it was too funny.
No, it wasn't funny at all. But about your diet, what's it been like? I know you did it kind of like some mock ketos or just like really low carb days. I don't agree with it, but you like it a lot. So kind of explain like your diet and the phases you've been through.
Like I said, I started 16 weeks out. It was a gradual diet. I had a really lean off season. Like I said, my last contest was in August of 2010, the Dexter Jackson, and so I really kept it a lean, quality off season. I've put on a lot of size since then, Definitely. And I've probably only put down 3-4 pounds of muscle. I've put on a lot of quality muscle since then.
Yeah.
But yeah, my diet, like when I cut out all of the crap, like just the random pizza meals and just like the random letting myself slip meals, and really cut down and like focus on my meals when I was like 20 weeks out. Shit, by the time I was like 15 weeks out, I had cut so much fat already that I was like, okay, now it's time to play around with keeping me filled out going into the show. So I don't respond well to keto, but then I was doing just enough carbs to keep me out of keto, just to keep me pretty miserable. But then I did my mock carb ups, see what works out well for me. The white rice didn't work out too well. The jasmine rice.
What do you carb up with? Because for me, I'm a white rice person. I can eat white rice all day, and I'll fill out nicely. And that's been my kind of like my thing on my carb up days before a show. But you hate white rice. No. What do you use to carb up with?
Potatoes, white potatoes.
Yeah.
White potatoes are my thing. They work perfectly for me. I get a nice hard look. If I have 1 cup of rice, my stomach sticks out like 10 inches, man. I get a little rice baby inside of me. I don't get it. But yeah, I've tried jasmine, tried white. I respond best to potatoes. I mean, whether they're mashed or just microwaved white potatoes, they work out well for me. So I found that through my diet, through mock carbs and all that.
So we're 2 weeks out, and it's kind of that point in prep where you kind of lose your pump, your nutrients are a little bit lower. And for me personally, you saw me double up on a lot of stuff, almost hitting every body part 4 times a week. So for these last couple of weeks, have you been doubling up at all on your body parts, or do you feel like you're hitting it hard enough that one time a week and you just hit it back again like within a week again?
I stopped really following a schedule when I started getting about 6 weeks out. I really went by the mirror and looked, okay, this is what I need to focus on. And I would honestly throw it in randomly. I would be training biceps and traps and calves, and then I would hit chest and shoulders, and then the next week I'd do arms, and the week after that I'd be back and buys. It's really whatever I felt like I needed to work out and what I needed to get done.
So it's really like an instinct thing at this point.
Yeah, and like I said before, just learning your body, learning what works out best for you.
Yeah.
I have people ask me all the time, like, what's the best regimen? How many times should I work out this? What day should I work out this? What should I work out on Monday? What should I work out on Tuesday? And I've really found that nothing like that works for me.
Yeah.
You're going to feel different on different days. Say I want to come in here and I feel like just going heavy, and I just need to get a good lift in. Like I'm gonna hit chest. I'm not gonna go and hit something like arms or something. You know?
I think that's one of kind of things me and you get in the gym a lot is people want to know like a schedule and what to hit. But the funny thing is we have no answer for that because we don't have a schedule. So after these 2 weeks, you have your show, and afterwards you're in the off season. But what's next on the horizon? I know we have a show coming up that I might have did in the past, Collegiate Nationals maybe. I don't know. I'll be back in Pittsburgh round 2. Since I got 6, he has to go and win it for me. So, but what are your future plans? Is Collegiate Nationals any other shows you want to do or anything like that? Explain that.
Like I said, this is my second show. I did the teen division at my first show.
Junior Weenie Hut Juniors? Weenie Hut Junior division?
That's yours, so let's not get it twisted. You're about that Weenie Hut Juniors. Anyways, but
what's your next contact plan?
I might make an appearance at Collegiate Nationals. I'll see how this show goes for me. I'm only 20 years old. I have my 21st birthday coming up in December, so I'm not going to be in any training for that.
Vegas!
So we might be doing something like that for that, but yeah.
Are you just gonna play it by ear?
I have more competing in me until I really have to make that transition into light heavy. Like right now, I'm looking at somewhere around a welterweight for this next show. And then I got some middleweight competition in me. And then when I eventually break through, get to that point where I would be at the bottom of light heavy, that's where I need to step back. And that's when I'll probably be graduating, really focus on graduating, get out of here. And so, yeah, I got some more years of competing. I mean, I got some, I'll be around for a while now.
Yeah. Well, if people out there want to contact you, how can they do that? Facebook, website, anything like that? Are you in the forums?
I am on the forums.
This guy reads but never posts sometimes. What's your contact information, everything like that?
Yeah, like you can just contact me on Facebook. It's Paul Califano, just regular Facebook page. I am on the forums. I can't even think of my name right now.
Is this Paul Cali or something?
I think it's Paul Cali. I think it's just Paulcali. I'm gonna get more active on that. It's gonna be my New Year's resolution. I've already found for next year.
Get some posts going.
I'll be all over that.
But also, we didn't even touch on it. This guy actually works at Flex Foods.
I do.
So actually, that's really good because this guy has a crazy schedule. Because this guy wakes up at 5:30, and you just start waking up at 5 a.m. doing cardio for twice a day. So explain your schedule and how it incorporates with work and working at Flex Foods.
I work at 6 a.m. and I can't do cardio all back to back to back. I don't have the energy right now being 2 weeks out. So I'm up at 4:45, something like that, 5 a.m. Come in here, do my cardio, get into work by 6, get done with work around 11, go to class till about 3:30, go and get my lift done after that. Then I usually hang out, have my downtime, then hit my late night cardio before I go to bed. By late night, I mean 9 o'clock. In bed by like 11 o'clock. Yeah, that's about it every day.
But I feel like that's been a huge advantage for you. Because I remember going through my prep, I had to make all my food, and making your food is probably the worst thing. And I make a few meals in advance, but you come home every day and you have all 6 of your meals already prepared for you. So that's been a huge advantage as far as time management for you, hasn't it? In Flex Foods.
I would not be able to do all that I do and be everywhere that I need to be if I had to cook all my meals. I would be a lot more miserable than I am now too. I haven't cooked once during prep. I mean, aside from awesome. Egg whites and just stuff like that, but I literally have every meal perfectly portioned out. I portion it out myself in the mornings. I would say exactly what macronutrients and calories I need for each meal, individually containered, just throw it in the microwave, and I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Gotcha.
If you look at our fridge at home, it's
it's filled with egg whites and Flex Food meals.
A couple gallons of egg whites and then a couple hundred Flex Foods meals.
Actually, speaking of diet, if you check out the shirt, muscleegg.com, get the yolk out. Here goes the chocolate egg whites. And I think, have you used it once or twice during your prep? A few times.
I
used it a few times, but
it's been great for me. Like I said, I don't like cooking, so I drink mine. I have the regular flavored egg whites, not the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
And I drink them. It's perfect for me. Wake up, down them, go do cardio, and go into work and get my meal. And it's been great because I have that hour between when I wake up and I actually am on the treadmill or whatever it is, and so it's been great just to keep the protein into my system.
Yeah, definitely. Well, everyone, I think that covers it. you want to contact either of us, I'm on the forums, you know, my website, thewolfinc.com or lamarbyrdjr.com. This guy on Facebook, we're Facebook friends. We talk shit on there. So thanks for your time. Hope you liked the videos, and we'll see you guys later. Lamar Byrd, Paul Califano, MDTV.